We started Joseph's Team about 4 years ago. We used to do the autism walk for my son. We wanted to do something a little bit more personal, so we started Joseph's Team, and now we run the fundraisers. It's our 4th year, and we donate all our money to Melmark, New England.
Well, Joseph is our son, and he's 6 years old. And he's been going to Melmark since he was 3. And we run this fundraiser for him each year, and we think it's great to give back to the school for what the school gives to us.
What are your main goals with this fundraiser here tonight?
Raise as much money as we can for the school. They're great. The teachers, the administration, from where Joseph was 4 years ago to now, it's unbelievable. And I owe everything to Melmark, New England. I really do, everything.
How did this event we're here at tonight get started?
This is a parent-initiated event by 3 of our wonderful families, the Bolios, the Farrells, and the Fitzpatricks. And I remember Brian Farrell coming to us and saying, hey, I have this place, the Clatter Pub, and we've got a big room upstairs. Let's get in some comedians and raise money for the school. And I didn't have to be asked twice to come to a fun event with comedians at an event that has raised a significant amount of money for our school. So we're happy to be here, and we're very thankful for these 3 families to have put on such a wonderful event for us.
How long have you been involved in the event that we're here at tonight?
This is the 4th year that we've helped sponsor it.
So why do you continue to sponsor and stay involved with the charity?
The work that they've done with the youngsters in the program has been tremendous, and the Fitzpatricks and Boyers are great people, and if we can help them out, we're helping a good cause.
What do you think are some of the biggest challenges facing families with autistic children?
I think it's, finding really good programs, and that there's lack of programs out there to begin with, So I think with the rates of autism only getting higher and higher every year, it's going to be harder and harder to find schools who are good schools and who have the availability.
What are some of the ways specifically that you've seen Melmark help families?
Well, not only in the educational aspect, which is at the core of our mission, in terms of shaping and changing behaviors for their kids and providing and enhancing a quality of life for each and every one of the individuals that we serve. They really take the time to identify how a child learns best and then build our program to best support how they're going to learn and make gains in their lives, which is really makes the place unique. So by doing that, you really improve the relationship between these individuals and their own individuality, as well as the relationships they're going to have with their peers and with their families and their siblings.
How has the school helped you personally?
Liam's been in residential care at Melmark for 10 years now. He went in there when he was 7, and if you were to see him today, he's just a completely different kid. He was, we had all kinds of behavioral issues with him, a lot of self-injurious stuff, aggression towards other people, and he is just the calmest child you'd ever come across now, a young man now, and he really just takes everything in stride, and it's just a joy to see him and spend time with him now, where in the past it was just so difficult to manage him and to take care of him.
The school has been a great success for Joseph. In the past, he's learned to speak after being there over a year and a half, and it's an amazing school, and we're very, very lucky and proud that he's there.
Why have you stayed involved with autism awareness?
Well, Joe's son, being autistic, he's come to all the games. I met him, and anything to be involved with a friend's son is something I'd like to do.
Why do you support this organization?
It's a great organization. It's a great cause, and they got a ton of support, and it's a real lot of fun to be here. It's a great people to be around.
They do a great job of getting people to come, and I think all of the comics always feel like it's a fun thing for us to do, because we feel like we're doing good for nice people and a great cause.
Joe Bulio, Jimmy Fitz, and myself we each have children going to Melmark, New England. So a few years ago we were looking for a way to give back to the school, and we came up with the idea of doing this comedy show. We've done several events for charities here as part of the Claddagh and what we do here at the Claddagh, but we thought it'd be a great idea to do that, to give back to Melmark, because they've given us so much.
So you are from the Melmark School. Tell us a little bit about the school's involvement with Joseph's team and vice versa.
Well, we've been involved with Joe for a number of years. He attends a school setting, and his team has supported Melmark since the beginning. And that's something that's not always that we see with some of our students, but his family has committed to making a difference in many children's lives, not just their own child's life.
So why do you continue to support this organization?
They're doing good things, they're helping kids, and they're good people. You go up in that room, it's going to be a great night of comedy. They're there to laugh, and the bonus is it's all helping out kids who need help.
So why do you continue to stay involved with autism awareness?
Because it's a great cause. I think the awareness kind of helps out as far as people don't really know. It's kind of like the faceless. Unless you know somebody that has it, it doesn't really help you out until you really experience it for yourself.
Anybody, any age, any group of people could be affected by this, and it's really made a huge impact on our family as far as supports go, and we see that the more people that are aware, the more we can take our kids out in public, in the community, and do things.
I don't have any personal experience with it, but you know, I know from hearing these stories that it's tough on families, and if you can help them out and you can get a night of comedy in, why wouldn't you?
That's the experience of a lot of people. If you don't have a child with autism, you know somebody. And I got to tell you, I've always felt this, that parents of children with autism, your heart goes out to them, and I find I have a deep sense of admiration because they work so hard and they give so much to their children, and it's nice to see when they get the results that they get at places like Melmark. It's wonderful to see the payoff for the parents and for the kids too, because the kids have a happier life.
I think sometimes it's harder on the family, the parents, trying to make sure they have the right resources, getting them involved in a system that is going to meet their needs. My nephew started out in the Lawrence Public School system. They just could not meet the needs of Joseph. You know, he needs constant supervision. There's so many things, you know, OT, PT, speech. And so Melmark has really been a blessing to him. Within a matter of months that he started at Melmark, big difference in Joseph, you know. Some of the behaviors that he had exhibited at home, you know, were no longer issues. He started coming out of his shell. He started to talk. He wasn't doing that at home prior to Melmark. So Melmark has really been such a blessing to him and to our family.
Can't say enough about Melmark, and this is great for Joe to put this on and help raise some money for the school.
And how are you enjoying the event here tonight so far?
It's always a great event. They do a fabulous job putting it together, and there's many, many supporters who come back year after year, and it's a really wonderful event.
This is our 4th year. It's been amazing since we started doing it.
Is there anything else you want to tell our viewers about how to get involved or how to help?
Yeah, you can go to JosephsTeam.com. And there's information there on how you could donate to Melmark, New England, which is there's actually 2 Melmarks. There's Melmark, New England, and Melmark, Pennsylvania, and they treat 104 students with autism. And you can, like I said, you can go right on JosephsTeam.com, and it'll walk you right through the steps.